Well, hey everyone, Bill with Fishing with Dad, and two things. No, we're not fishing, and I know I'm out of uniform. We are going to do something a little different today, something I've tried in the past and failed and failed and failed and failed. I'm hoping this time, with the help of YouTube and a friend, we're going to be able to do this. I'm going to make a worm farm. I got all the material here. I got the worms. In fact, I got more worms coming from my friend who kind of spurred me into doing this again. So anyway, yeah, my sons and I tried this years ago countless times and just couldn't get anything to work. Well, things have kind of changed a little, and I think I got a little more knowledge, hopefully. May not be wise, but I may have a little more knowledge. So we're going to give it a shot. Got all the stuff here. I'll tell you what I'm going to be doing as we're doing it. And then we'll do a follow-up in a few weeks and see how they're doing. And that's the way it is. So anyway, appreciate everyone out there. So let's get busy. Well, first of all, guys, we got a tote here, and it's just an old one I had, really beat up. I don't think the worms really care. So we're going to drill a bunch of holes in the top and in the bottom. So let's give it a shot. Yeah, I think in the past when I've done this, I used a styrofoam cooler. I think that was a good idea, but it had no holes in it for drainage, and that's what these holes are going to be for. Don't want excess water building up in here, so especially the ones on the bottom. The ones on the top are going to be air holes. And I'm just using an 1/8 inch drill bit here. I think if there's enough holes, that'll be fine. That's kind of what I saw with the guy that did it, who I'm kind of copying. Okay, got the bottom, or the top done. Now we just got to do the bottom. Gotta make sure that, yeah, we gotta drill in this, or water will collect in there. Yeah, so be sure and check that. It's depending on the type of tote you're using. It may have a flat bottom, or it may have one like this. So if it has one like this, be sure and drill holes in it. The water is going to collect in there, and that slipped off. That won't be good. Well, I think that's good, guys. Yeah. Okay, even got air holes here at the handles. Oh, how cool. Okay. The first step is to... The guy said to use newspaper, but man, newspaper is kind of a thing of the past. So I have a bunch of shredded paper here. And we're going to do a layer of shredded paper, and then a layer of dirt, layer of shredded paper, a layer of dirt, so on and so on, till we get up to the height we want. And he said, go ahead and wet it. So that's what we're going to do. I don't know if there's a difference between shredded paper and shredded newspaper. Comes from a tree, as far as I know. Anyway, okay, so now we're going to put some dirt in. And I just got some garden soil from Walmart here. So, yeah, that's all this is. Nothing special. Nothing special at all. It was actually the cheapest big bag I could find. The guy that I saw was using forest litter too, you know, leaves and things like that. But out here in the desert, we don't have much of that. So this stuff comes with kind of a lot of that stuff already in it. So I don't see the point in doing that. Okay. And he said to wet it. So that's what we just did. Now we're going to add some more paper. Apparently the paper helps control the moisture. Alright, now we wet it again. And add more dirt. All right, more paper. More paper. More dirt. All right, more paper. Now this is just one way that I saw to do it. I'm sure there's umpteen ways out there. But I kind of like this guy because he had been raising worms since he was a young teenager and seemed to really know what he was doing. All right, more dirt. This may be the last layer I put in. Yeah, I think this will be the last layer of dirt I stick in there. And we're going to fill it up pretty good. So I want to have room for food and added dirt and so on as it decays. Okay, we're going to wet it again. And he said there's no amount of water you should add, just don't soak it. don't let it pool. That's one reason for the paper. So, okay, guess what we add now? We add the wormies. So let's go get them. Okay guys, these are Canadian night crawlers, and oh, we gotta get this done before it gets any hotter out here. Anyway, so we're gonna put those in there. These are nice and lively. They'll like their new home. These, I'm not sure, these may be dead, but there'll be lots of nice rotted vegetation in here. Things to decay for the other wormies to eat. Yeah, these are goners. But that's okay. We got a dozen in there. And that's it. That's it. Now we do have, we got some newsprint here, and we're going to use this to kind of cover them and keep the moisture in. Just like that. But one thing we have to do is we're going to feed them here. These are very cold night crawlers, and they're very lethargic. Coffee grounds, apparently coffee grounds here in these pods is what they like to eat. Coffee grounds. So we don't make coffee, my wife doesn't make coffee without pods, so we're going to use these and scoop out the grounds. And we're going to be adding things like lettuce and junk like that over the days. But for now, just these pods of coffee. Yeah, they're already starting to check out their new home here. And that should be good. All right, there you have it. You know, in a few weeks we'll do a follow-up and see how it's doing. We'll check on them. I'll be feeding them periodically, but to do a video, I think I'll just, I may as I feed them, we'll film it. I don't know. Anyway, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps. I hope it works. And I will let you know that. I'll be getting more worms. That's only a dozen, 18 I think, was in that container. That was a new container of worms. And I got a bunch more coming. Those are Canadians. And I got some Europeans coming. So, two different, who cares? We'll just mix them together, see what happens. Anyway, guys, that's the finished product. Yeah, I hope this helps. I hope it works. I think it'll be great instead of spending $4 every time I want to buy a dozen worms. Grow my own. That would be cool. Maybe I'd sell them and get rich. Nah. Anyway, it would just be nice. It would just be cool to see if I can actually do it. So, anyway, that's it. That's how she goes. And you know what, guys? I always say after every video, and I'm afraid I don't have any water except in the hose. So, we'll see you next time somewhere out on the water. See ya. Have a good one.